families have been demanding changes to Michigan's laws after 7 investigator Heather Catallo's years-long investigation into the state's guardianship system.
Including her most recent report yesterday, where she raised the voice of a combat veteran from Macomb County who said that he felt like he was kidnapped by the system. Well, after a vote today, several bills that would reform some of the guardianship laws are as close to becoming law as they've ever been.
7 investigator Heather Catallo joining us right now with more on what you have uncovered. This has been a journey for you.
It has, and finally some movement today. Elder advocates say the changes in these bills will help people like that veteran I told you about yesterday. In order to get all of the stakeholders on board, the bills that move forward today do not have everything in them that the Attorney General's Elder Abuse Task Force originally wanted, but experts say this is a major step forward in protecting Michigan's vulnerable adults.
For years, the 7 investigators have shown you how families say Michigan's guardianship system has devastated them.
This is not right. This is illegally keeping it. Might as well go to jail. At least got more people to talk to.
If a judge declares you legally incapacitated, you lose the right to make your own medical and financial decisions.
Do you consider yourself incapacitated?
No, absolutely not.
I do not need no one to oversee my finances or a guardian.
Families have complained for years about how easily court-appointed professional guardians can take control of their loved ones' lives.
Kept them hostage, took them from their families, locked them behind a 6.5-foot privacy fence, and just drained their estate.
Family is always held to a different standard when they're in these roles. Because I continue to fight, press, retain counsel, I have been retaliated against by the courts. Told to schedule visits to see my own mother.
There are 4 yeas, 2 nays. The bill is reported.
Today, the Michigan Senate Committee on Civil Rights, Judiciary, and Public Safety sent 4 guardianship reform bills forward to the full Senate. Elder advocates say the bills will add much more due process and help for those facing guardianship.
These bills are a very, very, very long time coming. We've had people lose their homes, their freedoms, all because we have an antiquated system that desperately needs reform.
We require a court to state on the record why a sale of a ward's property is in the best interest of the ward.
Despite the many proposed changes, some today expressed disappointment that the bills do not require professional guardians to be certified or have any state oversight.
My gosh, my daughter has to get a license to polish nails, and we're letting people take over people's lives?
There had originally been a bill to create an office of the state guardian to provide that oversight, but that's been dropped for now because that would potentially be creating a state agency, which obviously is not that simple to do. Members of the Elder Abuse Task Force have said they do want to get that concept introduced again in the next session if they can. That would create certification, which a lot of all sides kind of want that. The question is, how do you pull this off at the state level?
And now that it's going to the Senate, I mean, how fast will this move?
A couple of weeks until a vote. It's going to have to go back to the House, and we'll see what happens there. But finally, a lot of optimism, and finally, the probate judges are on board with this.
Finally, some movement. Yeah. Thanks so much, Heather. Appreciate it.
Yes, I know families are happy that you are staying on top of this. So appreciate you.
Thank you.